Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back. It took a while to get stream up because we had some internet troubles and I didn't exactly know how to fix them. Did a speed test, everything seemed to be running fine, but for some reason we are losing half of our frame rate. So,
Not anymore.
yeah, we're all good now. And should be good for the remainder. And yeah, so had to reset the router, and yeah, all is well now. It's probably been we probably haven't reset the router since we actually got installed. So
The fact it's been this long though, since we've had to reset it.
yeah,
Well, that's pretty good.
it is. And I literally would not have noticed if it wasn't for all of those dropped frames. Anyways, yeah, here is our wall. And I did a little bit of deconstructing on the gate, and we'll get to that. That's the goal for today. So, and I opened this up because I decided that these fence foundations should actually go. It goes from here to here. This used to all be wall in here, and it should be fence foundation. It should just go. It should just carry on across. So that's what we're gonna do here. If I can get these to fit properly. They don't want to. There we go. Get back in here. They just don't want to go alongside the stair, huh? That's okay. We can adapt. That was the issue. It's just the stairs. Okay, and then we finish this up by using walls. There we go. So we have the inside here, and it is attached directly to the yeah, the basement here, the cellar, the dungeon, however you want to call it. And then it is also... where does this lead? Oh, I see. It goes directly into the side of a foundation. Okay, we'll put that in there too then. So yeah, this will actually go up to the top of the wall. And it goes up like this. So this here is attached in an interesting way. We've got this whole area is entirely yeah. There's nothing going on over here. Behind here, which we could add something there if we wanted to. But we might not. We also have. Yeah, this is attached directly to the tavern. So we've got access through the tavern, and then we've got another access point over here, on above, looking over the tavern. So a few different access points there. Whether it's wise to have multiple access points or not, it's got its pros, it's got its cons. If you're trying to defend, then you've got multiple points to defend, but if you're looking at logistics, then sometimes it's better to have more. I don't know. Anyways, we have this interesting stair pattern, because it so happened that because of the way that we connected this to the wall, all of the stairs are actually connected on a triangle side of the wall. So we had to only do one stair, and we kind of just did this pattern all the way up. And we can actually run straight up quite easily, which is quite nice. Oh, and I forgot about this. Yep. So, like I said, we got a little bit of a hole in the wall, and we'll be repairing that. And yeah, more on that later. We did the same stair pattern on the bottom side here. Any square spot, we did the double stair like this. And then any angle spot, we just did one stair going up to the one side. And it actually makes for just really smooth and easy stairways up. All of where we have the foundations here have a fence foundation behind them and not a wall. And so essentially you can see from outside anywhere you've got the double fence foundation, or anywhere you've got the fence foundation is likely where you'd trying to be, like, where you'd be attacking if you were, like, standing here, like, trying to bash down the wall. Essentially, see all of these fence foundations have a real foundation behind it, just as a little bit of an extra barrier. So then, you get to this part, where we want to be able to walk all the way through the wall, inside. However, you get to the point where it's like, well, now you've got the gate. And how are you going to walk through the gate? Because you've got an intersection, and you want to be able to have both intersections not be able to... yeah, you don't want one intersection going into the other. So, our option for that here is we can just have some connection here in the gate that would allow, without sacrificing too much of the defense of the side here, where it would be possible that they might want to attack from. So we want to be able to try to guard from that, while hiding the passageway underneath the gate itself. So we got to the point where these foundations here, and this is the same insulated wooden foundations that we got on the other gate. These are the same ones. And so we got to the point where, because we had the fence foundations out in front here, and that they were actually slightly lower, you can see the foundation itself, the fence foundation is slightly lower than the regular foundation. Because of that, we actually had the option, well, the stair had two options. It could go onto the foundation or the fence foundation. And the fence foundation, of course, you've got those spikes coming out from the stairs. Not very nice. Doesn't really work very well. And then the other option was having it attached to the foundation. However, I found out that the ceilings here that we have, they aren't able to connect to this fence foundation because of not being on the same vertical level, or the same altitude, or whatever you want to call that. So they wouldn't directly attach. So we had to have these as foundations, and theoretically we could have also just put this up here, but then you've got this. And we've discussed this before, but then you've got these spikes coming through this time, and you've got this tripping hazard of this steel girder that is just sitting on the top of the stairs. And you can actually even feel that as you're walking over, just a little... it's actually hard to tell now. But the first couple times I felt it as I was going over. So the stairs are attaching to the foundations and not the fence foundations, which is why we have those pieces as foundations. So it's just the middle piece that is going to be ceiling. The other concern and issue we have here is this ceiling. It could go out further, but it also, I mean, I don't know how it would be for taller characters. I know I made my character, like, I think she was slightly shorter than average height. But as you see, you definitely can't fit under it. So, like, you can fit under... I can at least fit under here fairly easily. But you can't have any more ceilings out. Or, because the snow goes up too high from this point, you're not able to actually go underneath unless you crouch, which is awkward. So we'll be leaving these out, and somehow we need to decide and probably use the other gate as a bit of an example. But we'll need to decide on how we want to connect the gate with the wall and allow the interior to be open still. So that's what we've got. And yeah, so yeah, what are our options here? If we're looking at... Essentially what we might have to do here is find one place to actually... Pardon me, that was a yawn. We need to find one place, probably in this wall, that is slightly weakened in order to actually have this. Or, the other option is, of course, to reinforce it on the outside. But I kind of have the outside how I want it. So essentially what I'm saying is, you see, this is closed, this is closed, we've got the foundations behind it because it's actually part of the gate structure itself. But these two here, for example, if these are to be removed, like, you took out one single piece. And sure, they're not actually... That's not as bad as I thought it was, actually. Because it's actually taller on this side, and you've got the double high fence foundation instead of just the 1 or 1.5 that we had in on the other side. This might be the way to go, because if you're on the outside trying to bash, you're not likely going to be able to reach, unless you're like a super tall, like, giant or something, which is very possible that we might face them in this area. But if we just have this, like, this is just one layer of defense, where this here is, like, you need to break this layer and the foundation layer in order to gain access to the inside. So you've got that extra layer of protection because you've got the foundation directly behind the fence foundation. So I'd probably be fine having the opening, or having the... It's getting dark. Like, having the slightly weaker wall on the outside, even though you typically want to defend more from the outside. If you're looking at the inside here, I guess it's not that much of an issue here either. Yes. Here's an issue.
What the? You're not getting...
Am I not getting
No,
chat
you're
messages?
not. Oh, what is it?
Is my chat disconnected?
Yeah, there it is. Now it's
Oh,
updated.
there we go. Well, sorry about that, James. I just saw you here, and yeah, I've missed all of the messages because the stream reconnected, however the chat did not. Well, you have a good night. Thank you for joining us. You're probably already gone to bed. That's unfortunate. I'll see you again another time. I hope your work tomorrow morning goes well. And thank you, Father, for the help and assistance with getting the stream back up. Much appreciated. Okay. These goats really like attacking me here. There's like 3 goats in the area, and they're hyper-aggressive. Bothersome goats. What is this foundation? Oh, I see. So I'm just gonna, for now, remove all these foundation pieces. Just as just to, and you know what? Let's remove the walls too. That might cause issues, but yeah, that'll cause issues. We'll patch it up later. How about we... do we have any ceiling pieces?
Any what pieces?
Ceiling.
No idea.
I just wanted to attach this here. That's just going to be a temporary to give stability to the rest of it. Okay, so I wanted to open this up just to make the point of if we don't put up if we don't put foundations behind this, right? Because we had which pieces were supposed to be? I should at least have the first one up. Huh? Some of these was supposed to be fence foundations. Now, which one was it? That fence foundation? I don't think this one is. I think that might be a wall. But yeah, if we don't put foundations here, that's probably fine. I prefer having a weaker wall on the inside opposed to the outside. So I might just leave this passage open like this. So we want to have defenses here. But we're also at the point where at this level you're not going to likely be able to damage the one way up here. I mean, in theory anyways. However, on the outer wall we probably still want it more defended. So, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and put these here to cover this way. And then we may as well also put these out on the outside. What else? I think that's it, huh? And then we put down our stair. Wait, do we put a stair here? I don't think we do. I don't think we put a stair here, because this is just supposed to be, like, we're not actually going up to anything. This will just be a ledge. So, this is all foundation. That's actually supposed to be a wall up there. That's too high fence foundations. And yeah, we've already got we got the fence foundations that we want fortified over here. And if you want them extra fortified, well, we could do that, but sure, why not? We put them. Oh, I see. We don't exactly need those there. But do we want the gaps between them? I don't want that there. I want this up here. There we go. Now we just have this ledge up here. And pretty sure this is supposed to be a wall. But it might not be as well. Why is my chat being weird? Okay, I wasn't scrolling properly. Okay, all is well. What's up, Ella?
My helmet is just gone.
No, it's in your inventory.
Where?
Right at the bottom. Purple. Purple grayed out.
Oh, that. Okay.
It's just at the point where it's got 0 durability left.
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, you're at the frost temple.
I got only the dragon left now.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, she's been going on Black Ice Run. I
Mainly
just forgot
looking for
how cool
Grandmaster
that
repair kits.
frost throne looked. Like that was really cool colors.
This is the forge. The frost temple smithy.
Oh, I see.
I'm not here for Black Ice. I'm mainly here in the hopes that a Grandmaster repair kit will show up. Because I need that to repair my armor, or I will have to make new armor. Which, honestly, I probably should, because the more I try to repair it, the less durability comes back.
Right.
So, honestly, I'm tempted to make a whole new set of armor.
Okay, so I can close this back up again. I think we're fine on this. So you haven't found any repair kits?
Nope, not a one.
I don't. Maybe it's legendary bosses that you get them from.
I haven't gotten it from a single one of these bosses.
Like the 3 skulls?
Yeah, no 3 skulls have dropped it.
I'll ask the dragon if he has.
As long as I can stop getting hit.
Is the dragon beating you up?
As long as I keep enough to have a roll. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I backed up enough on that.
Okay, I'm going to remove the ceiling. Because we probably want to put in... Apparently you can't put door frames outside of the ceiling. I mean, underneath of the ceiling.
Oh, you really did a tail attack again?
There we go.
Please just stand there. Ow! Okay, you're probably bugged somehow to only do that attack. I just stay here. Oh jeez.
Okay, this looks...
Yeah, you're just a
decent enough.
buggy little dragon. Well, not little in any sense.
Okay, this is the bunker for the outside. So we've got a layer of defense from the to guard the outside. This one here, you can see, because it's got the foundations behind it, because it's part of the main structure. Here, it's got that layer behind it, so then we're able to kind of just have a turn into there. That might be best. And then I think we were supposed to just have steps up from here, but I don't think we finished up the... Yeah, we didn't finish placing the rest of the foundations in here yet. So we've got to do more of that. I guess we'll just finish off this side first. And then we'll start on the other side. I do want to go over and have a look at the other gate. That one's a whole building, so it doesn't really count as a gate as much. I want to see how the interior turned out. In certain spaces, we've got the fence foundations. And then interior walls.
Stuck underneath you.
Which is an interesting choice here. Interior walls instead of exterior walls. We might do that, though. We might.
Gilded Age.
I guess... What is the... What is in these here, these towers? Do we actually have anything in them? What is their purpose? Is that just extra defenses for solidity of the gate? Probably. Is it necessary then?
What's necessary?
I mean, it looks good.
It does.
These parts here, they kind of stick out.
I think it looks good.
No, it looks good. I'm just saying it doesn't serve much of a function other than
Aesthetic is plenty enough
redundancy?
of a function.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and let's just copy over there. We'll remove these so that we can put walls in there instead. I guess I already started doing that over here. We'll remove those. We've already got those walls to replace it. So yeah, let's start replacing this with wall. And then this replaces with fence foundation. No. You are exterior. Right? Yes. You go on the outside because you'll actually be visible from the outside. And then, because this one is visible from the inside, we could have facing the inside? Probably. Where is the gate itself? This line here? Okay. That would make sense then. I might have to put the gate in here to actually get a feel for how it's going to look, but let's go ahead and just build up these pillars here and go from there. Then we'll essentially, once these pillars are in place, we kind of get a feel for how the shape of the room will be. And yeah, it's not really much like it's just a straight flat wall here. Which actually feels almost weird. Maybe we should just have this as an external. Go away, goats. Nobody asked you. What are you doing living out here anyways? Let's see. One concern is we can't actually put these on top of this spot here because it doesn't actually have a foundation. If this here was foundation and this was foundation, then we can put it here. Oh, not there. Then we can put it up here. But if we remove that, it also removes the fence foundation above it, because fence foundation is foundation and it needs to be in direct contact with the ground, or another foundation is touching the ground. So that limits our options a little bit for what we can have as walls here. And also, this isn't supposed to be that type of ceiling. Also, I think I do, yeah, spikes on the outside? Yes, spikes on the outside. And I'm going to remove these because I want to have a nicer interior here. Let's see, let's grab, not those, these walls. And let's just actually have a little bit nicer of an interior. Not necessary, but probably nice. It'll make it ever so slightly smaller inside, but for congruency, it should just kind of fit. There we go. Now we can put these in. Again. We've replaced these a few times now. And we also are using the flotsam wraps. What's all the clicking, Ella?
I filled the entire black ice just to the point where it can't actually fit anything else now.
Wow. Nice. The rest go into the building materials chest?
Sure.
Nice.
Also, I got 2 new weapons, the Great Feast and a Gilded Age. One's a shield and one's a one-handed strength weapon.
The Gilded Age.
It's a cool shield.
Strength or agility?
It just is balanced.
Balanced. What does the other thing say?
Strength.
Really?
So balanced, I
balanced?
guess, can be used by both agility and strength people.
Or does it take both agility and strength?
I feel like
That's...
balanced
I
can
have
be used
never
by
seen
either.
that. Yeah, why don't you come bring it over? That's a really
That's
interesting...
part of the Emberlight mod.
Oh,
14%
I
armor
see.
penetration.
So, it's Emberlight.
Emberlight, and so is the Gilded Feast, which is looks like a really long butcher's knife.
Right, those are the unique weapons from Emberlight. I forgot. I haven't really played with those kind of things, or played with the weapons and armor and such of the Emberlight mod. I kind of forgot they even had them.
Mm. I want to see if I can...
There we go, insulated wood
What
ceilings.
does it take to make the silent... Is
Oh.
this Silent Legion or Redeemed Legion?
Well, that's a shame. The walls still show through these ceilings.
What do you... Oh.
What about if we instead... I guess we'll have to repair that again. How do the insulated wood walls work? Look. And do those have issues with the ceilings? Also, what's the visual difference? I think we'll go with the outer one
Oh.
there.
I need an improved armor's bench apparently to make my armor.
Oh, right. Wait.
Silent Legion. Where's my Redeemed Legion?
You mean you can't craft it at the other place?
No. I don't know.
It is still visible, isn't it? That wall between... Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it's seamless there. That's unfortunate that you see the wall through the ceiling. I guess that's one downside of the insulated wood, huh? That's fine still. It actually feels more open because of the foundation instead. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I guess I just didn't realize that you also see the walls in between here as well. So in that case, I will entirely remove those because we kind of want it to be a slight bit of a secret. Yeah, we could just get rid of those walls, I guess. We already have these fence foundations on the outside, so we should have plenty enough defense here. Wrong ones. There we go.
It should be craftable. Why is it not showing up?
I've had that issue before as well, and I don't remember what the cause is. I'm gonna come help you, Ella.
Thank you. It's Silent Legion is showing up, but it's Redeemed Legion is what my armor is. Takes apparently star metal, black ice, and alchemical base to make.
You've got the Redeemed set,
Yes.
which is a separate knowledge tree entirely.
But we've been to the Black Keep. We went through it.
Yes, it gives you the knowledge tree. This is the garrison armorer's bench.
I need improved armors. Is there a specific place, like even just putting it up for now somewhere?
Not sure. Yeah, you've got this Silent Legion.
Redeemed Legion is mine.
You're looking for Redeemed Legion.
Yes, I am.
There are certain things that have to be made at the lower end table, which is unfortunate.
Which it might, in which case, may I please have one of those lower improved tables?
That's awkward.
You know.
That's quite awkward.
Does it fit next to the furnace?
Possibly. Let me go ahead and have a look. We're looking for Redeemed Legion.
Yeah.
Pride of the Silent Legion. We're looking for... I don't even have it.
Did they just take it out entirely?
Surely not. Ancestral knowledge. I don't remember the specific knowledge that it takes to make it. I could go to the end of the Black Keep, but... You know what? That's tempting.
You need tier 4 crafter to make it show up.
Really?
Yeah, you need a tier 4 armor in the bench in order for it to show up. That explains it.
Yeah, we've made it before. I don't remember it saying that we needed that. Where's our box of peoples? By the library?
Yeah, by the library. Further down.
We have Erica the Reliable.
That's the tier 4 armor. I'll take it. Did you pick her up?
Yeah. You want to see if there's anything else there that might be useful that we can put to work?
Let me look. That's the Janos. Other stuff. No, they're all just, fighting types. And like a carrier.
Why isn't it... Oh. You're not an armor, are you?
Oh, that's a smith.
Is that a smith?
Yeah. Didn't we have an armor before? It's the only way I could have made this armor.
That is a smith. We might have left our armor.
I just want to ask you to spawn one in, just so I can...
No.
That's a little... Maybe... check the place. I should see if I can make the perfected
Hawkins
padding.
the
though.
Brute.
That's a torture guy.
That's a taskmaster. I felt like we had a lot more of the valuable named peoples than this. Like, we've got a few, but I'm sure we had more. You're heading over to...
Yeah, I'm making the padding here, though.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Dragon Stalin, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
I have not seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. We have made a relatively large project, entirely survival mode, and the last little bit, we wanted to add something outside of this gate, but the last little bit of closing this place up is the goal for today. This gate here, once we get it closed up, then we've got pretty much the entire castle and the entire wall finished. That over there is our stable. It's a stable that is attached to the gate. Like, the gate is through the stable. Which is a cool little concept there. But this one is going to be a standalone gate. And it'll later attach to... Or not attached to, but... There'll be probably some animal... Like, what were we thinking of? Animal taming?
Yes.
Outside here?
Yeah.
That's what we were thinking. Flotsam. Ramp. And... Codarin. Welcome. We're getting a whole bunch of new faces in here today. I'm glad to see it. How do you place the gate door frames? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've had that issue too.
Gate door frames are a pain. There can't be anything above them. And a lot of the time it has issues being, like... They're just super finicky. We can place one right now for showing you here. The gate door frames. They do snap in really weird locations. How does this make sense? I couldn't tell you. But yeah, you kind of have to get them to a spot that works. Oh, like there. Sometimes you can rotate them. But where we actually want our gate is right on the edge here. And yes, it is very awkward to place them. So sometimes you need to entirely take out take out some of the walls. This one we want literally right on this seam here. So honestly, you kind of just fiddle with it until it works. There can't be anything above them. And yeah, most of the time you have to take out... Thank you for reminding me. We would have to take out these pieces, all of these as well. Because that's a place that it's actually trying to attach to. When you place your gates, I just start with 3 foundations, no walls, anything else above them. Yeah, you just have to lay it bare, just like this. So it can't look at anything and interact with anything. It's got to be entirely on its own. Let's get some light in here. And then it's much easier to place. So you've got two main locations that you can place gates. Of course, you could have a lot of gates in here. Look how many gates I just put there. So these are the 3. These are all on the same foundation, and you could have. Excuse me, goat. Thank you. So yeah, you could have the gates in 3 locations. They can be, you know, on the front of a tile, the back of a tile, or the center of that same tile. That's actually what we're going to do with this one here, is this one's going to go in the center. And, of course, we've got to remove this entire thing. So, yeah, that one will go in there. And these ones will be removed. So now that we have the gates, now we can kind of start building around them. Oh, right. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to place this and really hope that it works. The issue is when you're trying to place the gates on the center tiles, like in between here, the issue is these stone foundation or fence foundations, they don't want to place in behind it. Like if I had these gone, now it'll place here just fine. So if I put them in, if I put it in how I want it, like so. Yeah, these fence foundations, they don't want to go anywhere near the fence foundation there because it's kind of overlapping. However, walls, they have no problem. You can put the walls in there, no issue at all. So, yeah, if you want fence foundations, well, I don't know if you can get them behind, like I don't know if you can put the gates on a wall that has fence foundations inside of them. If I can, I'd love to. If that's at all an option, I would love to do that. I think we have the same issue on the opposite side as well, though. I don't know if it'll be any easier placing it, but I'm going to come up here and see if it'll place this way. It just does not want to go. It has different criteria for being for overlapping things, I guess. Yep, it'll fit in here just fine. Is that where I want it? That's where I want it there. Of course, I don't need to have it in the middle. I guess I don't need to have it in the middle. If I really... What did I remove? I don't know what I removed. Oh, I removed the front one? How did I do that? I was looking the opposite direction. As you can see there, the gate did not want to actually go because that wall was in a line with it. It really does not like attaching to things. Wait, what is this about drawbridges? Are you telling me there's drawbridges? Have I been playing this game for, let me check, 973 hours, and I probably saw drawbridges once, but I want to look at those again. Drawbridge. Oh, I see. I think I saw it and then didn't like how makeshift it looked, and then entirely ignored it for the entirety of the game. Let's go ahead and have a look at drawbridges. Construction in special. Treehouse? Ladders? That's not it. Oh, I might not actually have it unlocked. Engineer... Oh wait, no, I think I do have it unlocked, right? Ballistas. Oh, right. They added those in one of the recent updates. I definitely do have drawbridges, right? I'm not even sure what they're a part of here. Where was that? Oh, in Gatekeeper. Interesting. Okay. In Master Gatekeeper. Available when you learn black ice reinforced wooden gateways. Oh, they're not crafted with a construction hammer. They're crafted at a carpenter's bench. Interesting. Oh my. That's a lot of hours. 4,000 hours. Now that is impressive. I will say I think Conan is probably my #1 played game.
Because this build.
Because of this castle build and the previous castle build, essentially that I did of this in a previous world. Essentially, this castle build came from a desire to rebuild an old castle build that I put in the same spot. This is where we are, by the way. We're at the western entrance of the volcano. Oh, 3K, playing... What's EEWA? Yeah, what is that? I'm not even sure. I mean, I don't really know the acronyms, but I might know if it was actually spelled out.
Ah, yes, okay. It works.
Okay. Well, I know now that drawbridges are a thing, and they're not constructible in a construction hammer. They're only constructible in the whatchamacallit themselves. In the benches. Should I be just putting this gate like in here instead? Oh, it's not even going there. Why? Should I put the gate here, or is that too narrow? Or should I make it wider? Endgame enemies, weapon armory. Is that a specific, like, is that a specific gameplay mod? Or is that just straight up just short for playing around past... Oh, it is a mod. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. I haven't gotten much into mods in this game. Also, yeah.
We have 9 Grandmaster armor repair kits in the other place. And here I am making myself a new set of armor. No, I'm due for a new set anyways. It's fine.
Yeah, probably.
This
is
about the 3rd or 4th time that I've had to repair my armor, so...
Yeah.
Good to know, though.
I keep accidentally leaving stream on and then dying, and since I only play on stream, I don't want to be rebuilding my armor and everything that I have in my pocket when I lose literal, like, tens of thousands of resources, because, yeah. Yeah.
Which one is armor
when I need
reduction?
to, I will replenish what I have lost during one of those oopses. What are you looking for?
Armor reduction.
You want armor reduction to reduce the weight, huh?
Yes.
Gliding joints is usually decent for that. Here, let me just pause this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the wiki for, I think it's equipment upgrades. The wiki page. There we go. Thank you, ads. I do not want to deal with Squarespace right now. I'm busy doing other things. Of course, I went with bulked plating for my encumbrance builds because it gives a whole bunch of it gives a lot more armor and it adds weight, which the weight doesn't matter on my encumbrance builds, right? Mm-hmm. Armor reduction. Oh, paring knife is what you're looking for, apparently.
Stone and oil.
Let me go ahead and paring knife. What is it? What's a paring knife for?
Armor reduction. Oh,
That's reducing the weight, yes?
yes. Yeah,
It
not
just says
reducing.
armor reduction kit.
Paring blade. Reduces the weight, it says.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm not seeing that on here.
Paring
there it
blade,
is.
when you go into it, kit can then be used to reduce the weight of a weapon.
Oh, paring
that
blade is
for-
for weapons. Armor reduction kit is what you're looking for armor.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, yes, paring blade is it's the weight reduction for the weapon instead of the armor. Yes. Armor reduction is a minus 60% in weight of your armor. Yep. It looks like this, Ella. This little one here.
I just might not have the thing for it.
Shears and a stick.
I just might not have the knowledge.
You probably don't. It'll be under armor.
There it is. Armor reduction.
Oh, yep, there we go. Unlocked. Should be good now. There it is.
Plant fiber.
Plant fiber and twine. I forgot how ridiculously cheap that one is. And it's so good late game too, especially if you're wearing like all heavy armor and you want to be able to move and not have a whole bunch of stamina loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I will either go with that one there, is the armor reduction kit, or the bulked plating, depending on which build I'm using. There's also gliding joints for stamina reduction, but I don't even remember what that stamina reduction does.
Silent Legion boots. Okay. Apparently, I had made myself Silent Legion boots before.
I think you were working on a little bit of that stuff.
Me?
I mean, I think you were working on a little bit of that stuff before you actually went into the redeemed.
I made a single pair of the Silent Legion boots, and then immediately found the Redeemed Legion and decided I wanted that because it was much better stats.
Yeah. It is just so much better. Is the Silent Legion still an epic variant?
Silent Legion? It might be. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention to it. Good thing I'm in a place where I can get lots of fiber. Plant fiber really fast.
Alright, Ella.
I get a bunch. I can make those.
Gotta pass something by you here.
What's that?
We were discussing that we could have the gate along this wall here.
Oh, yeah?
Like, we could have the gate here. Or we could move it outwards. We could have it here. Or in the middle. However, if we have it in the middle, this piece cannot be fence foundation. It would have to be
I'd
wall instead.
say have it outward on the outwards one.
That would probably, for symmetry-wise, that would probably require moving this column, or not removing, but moving this column one out.
Oh.
And this one out, and the stairs one out.
Oh, then the other one.
Inside or middle? I feel like it would be a little constricted on the inside. We could look over on this one.
Yeah, what do we do for that one?
Almost all of our gates have been a gap of 2.5. You could see, like, right here. From this is the gate, right? This is a little weird because we did the triangle thing, but
right
here is 1, 2.5.
So you put it in the middle?
Put it in the middle with a wall. And then, so yeah, this here, oh yeah, I guess this is wall here. That doesn't actually look too bad. But this here is wall, Ella, and this is the fence foundation.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right? So we couldn't have the fence foundation all the way around, and we kind of just had to deal with that.
I mean, that's fine not having the fence foundation.
We didn't use any fence foundations for the main castle gate, though. But we still kept the 2.5. We kept the 2.5 gate size. And then we also had this. Then we also had the opening here.
Yeah, which I thought the opening was fine.
Hey Dragon, let me know if you need a brief castle tour. Actually, which episode was that? 70?
I don't remember.
On one of the last few episodes, we ended up doing a full castle tour for the first like hour of stream. It's yeah, it's quite a it's taken quite a while. If you think about it, this is probably episode 55?
50-some, yeah.
It's episode 50 plus, probably, of just the crafting of this castle, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's,
I can look and figure out.
I think we started in episode 22, this castle. It's, Here,
let me go.
Oops.
Conan.
It's been quite the build. And the interior is all decorated as well. Very well, because Ella did it. I left that to her, and she did a wonderful job.
For which, sorry?
The actual interior decoration
Yes.
of the castle. I decided which rooms went where, and then Ella made them all pretty.
Laying the groundwork is episode 22. And then we don't actually start the proper castle until 25.
Ah, I see.
Because we did the wine cellar and that
right.
stuff.
We
And
were doing
yeah.
a bunch of dungeons after we started on the castle. It wasn't just all straight castles from then.
It was literally just the groundwork. Then we went and did the wine cellar, and then we went back to doing the castle.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I think I might actually be okay now.
So if you want to do the math, it's been about 45 to 50 streams. Times that by 3 hours.
Something like that, yeah? Okay.
Let me just pull out a calculator.
It's really been that long. It does not feel
We're
like
looking
that.
at almost 150 hours for this of active building, with 2 of us there working on the whole thing. My dad didn't really take part in much of the actual building of the castle. He was there for a lot of the dungeons and such with us. Okay, we're getting to this side later.
He was there for, like, the original construction of the castle, though. Like, he did groundwork, and he did some of the floor, like, building it up.
Okay, yeah.
And then when it started getting to, like, more detail-oriented.
Right. Ella,
Yes?
did we do this on the inside? Exterior wall on the inside? The other ones we did a interior wall here instead.
I liked the outer wall.
You like the outer wall?
I liked that one.
So we can have this interior wall.
Oh, I liked it like that. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because then you've got a little color contrast.
Yeah, I like that. And it matches the flooring.
This is a bit of an this is a little bit of a family hobby. My dad is actually a YouTuber as well. He's kind of the one that got me into it. You can actually check him out. He's probably in the top couple lines of the description. So his channel name is Clan Hawkins, and this channel originally started because he had, because I wanted to do my castle build, and he had the idea of starting my own stream and doing it all on stream and doing the whole castle build on my own stream. So, hey, yes, that's it. Oh yeah, he was also chatting in the first little bit of this stream. Yeah, since he started, he's gotten busy with other things, so he hasn't been able to maintain the solid stream schedule, but we occasionally also do streams together on Friday nights. Yeah, and then we'll just do this like the other ones, huh?
Yeah.
With this one's an exterior. So then you just... That actually does look nice. Look at that, Ella.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I think it's good. Okay.
So this is like a project we did probably like 3 years ago now, where my dad and I had started playing on a friend's Conan server, and yeah, we got involved in that Conan server. It was lots of fun, and we ended up building a bit. We actually did build a Japanese castle, the Yamatai Castle. We built one over here. That's the newer one, but like our first build, like big build in Conan, was on the previous server, where we had a big Yamatai Castle there, and then we moved over to here, and we decided that this is going to be where we put our castle. So we've been the entire shape of the castle has mostly actually been developed because of the no build zone. So the reason why, for example, if I just grab this here, like this is a no build zone, this entire thing. So the castle, the reason why the castle's the shape it is this entire area is a no build zone because of the volcano entrance. We didn't plan fully on walling the entire thing off, but what we did is we had essentially this entire place is indented because this is like we could place something right here, and this is like the very edge of the no build zone, and that's why we had the castle in this location. And then if you look on the map, you've got like you've got this cool, or like it's got this like
Outlook.
it's like this oval like shape out here, and it's like an outlook onto everything else. And then you've got this kind of squared off edge that we put like a large tower on. So, and then because it dips so much here, we were able to have a whole dungeon in there because it just dipped so much. And yeah, we were able to do a basement in a game where you can't actually excavate the bottom, right? So it was a really the fun part was actually building within the limits of the cliff and the no build zone, just building within there. So it's been a super fun project. I've been loving it. And it looks like we've got the actual oh, I guess I should be closing this off. And like filling in these gaps. But we've got the functional actual part of the gate, Ella.
Nice.
We just need to do the interior of this other side of the gate and the top of the gate.
Okay. I brought the shield and the sword to show.
Oh. Oh, where are you? Oh, on that side. Hello. I keep falling off this wall.
I just see a puff of smoke wherever you, or dust or whatever, wherever you fall.
It's hard to go from here to just stand on a wall, see?
Just walk over.
Okay, how about I,
You finish up what you're doing and then come over.
which way does this go? This way. How about I go under here?
Oh yeah, by the way, it's almost 11.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm gonna put a hole in the wall because we
Here,
don't have any access points.
I'll come down to you.
Hello.
Hello. So this is the sword. The feast.
I see.
The Great Feast.
Stand still. Let me see it. I want to actually look at the side profile here. Oh yeah. It's like a very long two-handed cleaver.
Yeah.
Is it actually a two-handed sword or is it one-handed?
One-handed.
Nice. And strength-based, right?
Yes.
I want to see that shield.
There it is.
It's a buckler.
Yeah, that's probably why it's balanced. It's because it's
Really?
little.
I was not expecting a buckler. That's interesting. Okay, I'll add that to my collection. Thank you.
No, I know.
Aww. Okay.
I went and fought the demon for it.
What?
The demon beast.
Which demon beast?
The one in the temple. There's a dragon and there's a demon beast.
Oh. Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. It's cool.
I guess because it's... What does balanced mean? It's Emberlight, but like...
I assume it's that both its strength and otherwise benefit from it. I can actually...
Okay. We'll have to build this up to... Oh wait. Wrong way. Yeah, we'll have to build this up to... the top of the gate here. Then we'll be able to close this all off. With ceilings. And what do we do? I'm trying to remember how we attached the ceiling on the main castle. I think we did it differently on the inside of here. Actually, I don't even think we had an opening here. Oh, I see. That's what we did. That's interesting. I'm not sure how effective that is. But if we think about it, this is the inside gate. So if you're pounding the inside gate, you might have something poured on you, but you might not. That's probably not the most efficient or sensible places to put those things. Who knows? That might be something altered later. But I want to look at this one here, because this one's a little bit better. We have a total of... how many? I think we have 8 total siege cauldrons on the front castle gate. Like, there we go. Yeah, 5 up there, and another 3 out front. Look at all those siege cauldrons.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, the idea is, you've got a bunch of siege cauldrons. Like, if you're trying to bash down the gate, you're probably standing in this square. Probably, anyways. So, that's when you'd be in danger of all those siege cauldrons there. And then if you're trying to bash down this gate, then these siege cauldrons are there. You can put steps up to the top of the gate and make it a murder hole and siege cauldron. And yeah, that's what we've, like... And essentially we want the top of the wall to be not actually accessible from the gate itself. Like, the gate is accessible only through the castle, so that way the enemy can't be using it as a vantage position. So, like, the entire... that's why we're having the tunnel underneath the gate, and not just attached through here. Is because we want it to be separate, so that we've got... so that essentially the defenders will be protected that way. So, So yeah, like, in order to get to this gate, we would need to go all the way inside here. And the same as with this gate. I love how it glows red, by the way.
That's me.
Yeah. There are only two way. Okay, there are a couple ways to get inside this gate. The first way is on top of the wall. Of course, all the walls are connected. Actually, no, the other wall isn't quite connected. It's connected through the castle. But essentially, most of the walls connected there. And then there's also, like, this here is actually a stairwell in here. And I'll show you that, like, there's no way to get from the outside in, although there are these little cracks which I might have to try sealing up or something. You can partially see through them. But yeah, we've inside here, underneath the stairs, we have one access here to the below the gate. So you've got below the gate here, and you've got like the entire inside of the wall available through that point. And then up here is you've got the top of the wall here. So you can see from this point, and you can also see up here. And Ella,
Yes?
I'm thinking of actually swapping this out partially. Oh, that might not be an option. I was just thinking of having these siege cauldrons instead on this side, pouring into that space. I don't think it's an option though. Anyways, yeah. So, because yeah, we've got on top of the gate from that other point there, and then on top of the wall. So there are plenty of access points to the top of the wall, and of course, you've got through here. You've got like all your barracks. You've got your weapons and such. So it's very connected in that way. And yeah, we do have the murder hole and the siege cauldrons out here. So we would have a couple archers posted as well, just to to stop climbers and such. Yeah, have a few archers posted there just so that you're covering the gates. We haven't actually put in gates yet. That's going to be the last thing we do. As they seal it up, it's all done. Like the actual doors themselves. Yeah, like, you can actually jump if you've got a double jump. Or probably even without one. Yeah, you can just jump over to the balconies, and then from the balcony you could drop down onto here. The cauldron will have issues with the foundation next to it. Has to be clear on the 2 blocks on either side. Okay, I've never actually tried using a... Well, actually, no, I have tried using a cauldron once before. But it's been so long that I need water, apparently. 1 second. Let me grab a drink. Yeah, so... I don't exactly know the functionalities of the siege cauldrons. If I'm to get back up there, though. Where am I looking for? Library access. So, which siege cauldrons would have issues? I wouldn't be surprised if these ones have issues. They definitely look like they wouldn't work very well. Because you're more likely to be just dumping it onto the wall itself. So I'd like to try changing this one up. I think this one, in theory, should be good, though. Right? Like, main gate okay, and side gate not okay? That's my assumption. I might find a way to change that gate there. You can have archers. Okay. You can have archers set on the side of the cauldron, but you can't have a cauldron work there. The tar will hit the wall beside it. Which gate? Like, will... Are you talking about the main gate? Having the issue? With the tar from the cauldrons wouldn't be able to pour? I have no idea how the cauldron physics work. They just look cool. I also don't know if you're able to set up thralls to automate them. That'd be cool if you could, but I don't know how that would work. Okay. I definitely should have some sort of way to get up here. I guess that's what climbing's for, huh? Oh. I missed. Alright. Okay. Where I have 3 cauldrons beside each other in a row next to the wall. You can essentially only have the cauldron on the center slot. Oh, really? If there's a wall... That's really disappointing. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. You can put thralls on cauldrons for cauldron automatic deployment. That sounds wonderful. So what you're saying is, sure, you can have the siege cauldrons there. In real life, they would probably work just fine, but because they are adjacent to the wall, because this wall right here is there and too close to it, this siege cauldron won't function. Is that what we're saying here? Just to confirm that this one and this one don't actually work. If that's the case, we might have to put an additional cauldron in the center here. How about, like, layering them vertically? Like, we have one siege cauldron on top of another siege cauldron. Will they both be able to access and drop on that one spot? Is there any issue with that? Thank you for the info, though. This is very, very enlightening. You are very much helping with very important siege defenses. The one you highlighted won't work because the tar spreads out. Oh! I didn't know that. The tar spreads out to cover 3 foundation areas. See, that makes a modicum of sense. And that's good to know. I don't think the outside ones will work either. I mean, the ones on the very outside. You can put archers in the places you remove the cauldrons from. I might just have the cauldrons there for the sake of looking wonderful and intimidating. Oh, hey, look! It's Nella! Hello, Ella! I see you. Jump!
Oh, it's...
Yeah, I see you way on the side of that wall. Look at you.
Alright, I was
You're
dropping
literally
things.
smaller than the center dot of my crosshair. Look at that. You're so small.
Stay there. Where
I
are
don't
you?
even know where I am. Oh. I've got a backdrop. I'm harder to see. Aye! That actually hit me.
Yeah.
Ow. That actually is
can
it.
be quite accurate.
Nice hit.
Thank you.
Oh, what's going on with this wall again? Right, this is a weird wall. How does this work? Does this go up further? Yes, it does. Right. Right? Right. Probably. Okay. And then in that case, we've got this and this. This. Just like that. But in reality, we'll likely have one or more of those be a crenellation. I think that's how we gotta do it. I also think I put these as foundations here. Although I might leave them hollow, I might put something in them. When you... I guess I could also turn one of them into a ladder through there. When I do stacked cauldrons, I tend to make the higher one out one more space from the lower level. Or you could get the cannot place thrall here message. How spaced out do they need to be? I think, is that 2 full squares? It might be 2 squares above, which might not be enough. I could understand how that might be an issue. I'm not sure what the actual thrall placement requirements is. Also, what did I have here earlier, Ella?
I don't know.
I am just... What was I doing? When I had this earlier. What are you doing? Where are you? Ow! There you are. From the other gate, huh? I don't have a bow.
You said to put an archer in.
Oh, okay, we got our archer. We're good. I will actually have to have a cauldron in the center there, apparently. The cauldrons can only really be in the center. I want to see this goat die. Yeah!
Is there any other goats?
And there's one on the other side of the other side of this gate.
Oh, I can't get that one.
No.
I did more lighting stuffs on this side, so.
Don't recall how this is supposed to go here.
So the wall is completely done on that side?
Not exactly.
No? Okay.
This is the inside gate, huh? means you want this section actually open. Which means you probably want these here. How did I do it the last one? The inside gate. I don't remember. I don't know how I managed to get the top gate over here. I don't remember how I laid it out. Okay. See you soon. So it started out, and then we did on the outer gate. I see. The outer gate had one tile there. Okay. And then it was entirely open from the rest of it. Interesting. Awkward, but interesting. Maybe we'll be able to do something like that, but I still wanted it to be a thoroughfare on top of the walls. Like this here. Also, we can't have this. That's on the wrong... that stairs facing the wrong way. Okay. What we had, actually, was these attached to here. And then this whole place open. And then another thing here. I'm not sure if that's very... Like, you could have something on the outside. But I'm not sure how feasible that would be. I want to see how it looks first. It's not terrible. Not a huge fan. I'd rather not. So if you're attacking from the inside, what we want here probably is having these, like, a open space here. But yeah, we just did this one backwards, where, I think, the outside... No, it's not backwards. Just we had this extra space. We just had an extra passage on this side, and then we were fine with a narrower passage on this side. That was the difference between the two. There's enough space to do an inverted ceiling. Give a slanted look from that floor to the inside of it. Okay. Let's have a look at that then. That's an option. I don't like those, Oh wait, inverted ceilings. I see. Yes. Inverted ceilings. Which ones are those? Not these ones, right? Oh, turned roof. Okay, so it is that way. I didn't realize that those roofs could actually attach to the outside of the gate like that. Interesting. I don't like it, but I am still glad I learned that it's possible. I mean, it's not terrible. Well, that was the gate. That's not an error I want to be making anymore. That's very awkward.
Yeah. Is that intentional?
What?
Doing that?
Yes, unfortunately it was. Because I misclicked ever so slightly, I had to tear this entire part off just to place the gate again. And apparently I didn't tear enough out.
There you go.
Go. Hello, what are you up to?
Oh, it's okay.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Oh,
It's all good.
what
Dragon.
about misleading me with an idea?
Oh, because you took out the thingy and I fell.
No, take that out. Nope, not that. Nope. Come on. Here we go. Jeez. That was an L ahead. It just popped up in my screen.
I'm just being a menace just by existing in this space.
Honestly, yeah, you are. Yep. Okay. So... yeah, what I want to happen here... not sure if I'll get it, but what I want to happen here... is... a place... to have... a cauldron. Or two. I'm not sure if that's going to be an option. We could do this. And we could try... Dragon, got a question for you. Do cauldrons here work? If I had a cauldron here, right up against this wall, does that work? Is that effective? No, that does not work. Okay. So that's what we have on the opposite gate. So we will need to change and replace that on the opposite gate then. Okay, thank you. So, we would need to have a... in order to have a cauldron pouring out onto this portion here, we would need to have this entirely open. And then we must have...
Did you just take out that wall piece?
No, I don't think so. It's probably already missing.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I actually put it back, or put it there. Okay, so we would have to have this here, And then this one doesn't work, right?
No.
Do you need a ceiling in order for a cauldron to be placed? Can you attach cauldrons to these crenellations without having a ceiling on it? I'd say probably not, huh? And I guess another question is, it doesn't seem like you can put these ceilings over top, unfortunately. What are the chances you could put these ceilings here? Very, very slim. I'll answer that question right now. Very slim chance that putting this cauldron here... Oh, and of course I need to remove all this again. And this. And this, and this. And that. If not sure if you can do it yourself, it may work, but not with a thrall because they need a place to stand. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh yeah, this can't go in there at all. That was just testing a theory if you could put these on top of the gates. You wanna try to hunt down a couple siege cauldrons for me?
Okay, where would I find them?
There might be some... There might be some in the library crate. And if they're not there, you might have to look into making them.
Okay.
Right, never mind. Gate goes in first.
No, that's library stuff.
Oh, missed one. There we go. Gates are a little bit finicky. Especially with the whole dealing with the half block thing. Yeah, that's literally what I just tried, is I tried to have the ceiling over top of the gate. And either the ceiling won't place while the gate's there, or the gate won't place while the ceiling's there. I literally just tried that. Unfortunately, it does not work. I was hoping it did, but it does not. Otherwise, that was what I was going to go with, is I was just going to have a ceiling over top of here. Of course, you could put it up here.
Spell siege.
Oh. But you don't want the overhang on this part, right? Because that would actually protect them.
Siege culture.
What would happen if... Well, I don't even think we can move this out a half tile. No, we can't move this out. We could move this in a half tile. And then move this out a half tile. Or at least move the entire thing out a half tile.
How many siege cauldrons do you need?
Make like 10 of them. That's probably more than we need, but I would like to have surplus.
Oh, okay. I'll have to cancel this.
I was trying to make... Oh, it uses steel reinforcement. No, it doesn't. Steel bar and shape woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just needs to make the steel first.
Ah, it's made in a blacksmith bench.
Yes.
Cool. least we got it attached here. We've kind of figured the top out here. Partially. I suppose it's about time to
Start wrapping up.
lay this part to rest and just put in the last couple foundations and stairs inside the rest of the side here. And then yes, and then wrapping up.
The cauldrons will be ready next time, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has to go and make the steel and then make the cauldrons.
Okay. Let's just go ahead, enter through here. And yes, we will need... Okay. This side here. This one's blocked, this one's closed off. You've got the extra... Okay. Yeah. So this one, we want a foundation here. We're kind of mirroring the same thing, except this time is with squares, and not the triangles. Although, unfortunately, this won't be as protected right here.
When you get the chance, before it gets light, you should look to the other wall.
I'm trapped inside this wall, huh?
Oh,
I
no.
can't see anything.
That's why I said when you get the chance.
Boom. Okay, lights off.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. It just takes a while for the lighting to load in. Yeah, the whole gate just glows red.
Because I added the extra lamps to be that can't go on walls, the standing ones, to be able to see out.
Oh, cool. Where was that? Did you added them?
At the front over here, like on all the little outcropping things.
Oh, I see. It lit up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. If you have a double jump, that's the one. This is the one way you can actually get into the on top of the castle wall. It's just through this location here.
Yeah. See, got them all around here and then all the way up.
But you actually have to aim for the right spot. Oh yeah. See, this is what I'm meaning. Ella does all the decorating and does a good job. Is this the same red light that we were using for the rest of it?
Yes.
Domin, you're saying you could climb into the wall? I actually stopped it from all locations that I have found. Also, welcome. Glad you could make it to the stream. And I wanted to thank you again in person for all of the advice that you gave on the steel production. Yeah, climb beside a fence,
Oh yeah.
then over. Can you do that?
Oh yeah. Go up there. And then go off to the side.
Before you hit the thing, huh?
Yeah.
There's some secret tech that I just don't know about. Because
It's okay.
even with a double jump, I'm having difficulties.
Ah, oh, I can't even get to that fence.
See, it seems relatively secure.
Yeah, I can't even do that.
Might need a rise of 2. Yeah, there's no locations here that we have a rise of 2. It's always a rise of 1 for when it comes to spikes.
Yeah.
From my understanding, it's unclimbable. There might be the odd spot where it's it's possible to climb, but it's very, very awkward to. And that's when we've got, like, if you want to find one way to climb, what you could do is you could go along here, up to this point. And then you've got to climb all the way, or then you've got to run all the way across the top of here, and then climb up here through there, and then you can get in. But we'll likely also have some archers posted, and you cannot climb while you're taking damage. So, you've seen a lot of PvP vids where they do it and end up on top of the fencing. I'm sure it just probably takes more skill than I have. It seems to throw me back down whenever I try it. I feel like I've almost got it, but it does actually just, if I touch it, it throws me to the bottom of the fence. Even with the double jump, it's like, I don't know, it's just been acting weird. That seems to be relatively safe. So, what about on this corner here?
I tried.
You tried this corner? I wonder if you just need a smaller character. I wonder if you choose, like, the smallest character size.
Almost there.
It just, it seems to, once you touch this one here, right? Like, once you touch this one, even if you're right up here, it seems to just throw you below the fence, you know? So it seems fairly secure, at least in my books. There might be some method that I haven't seen that yeah, you can get around that. Very cool lighting, Ella.
Thank you. Anyways, you can finish up with your doing.
That's one thing. Most PvP people make their height the smallest for things. Smaller hitbox. That means you can squeeze. Like, I'm slightly concerned about this doorway, right? Because you've got that little bit of snow. For the larger characters, I feel like you won't be able to squeeze through there at all.
Yeah.
I've had some cases where, you know how we were like looking at the benches, Ella? Like the benches and the tables, or some other things where you were able to walk through. Like, I don't remember what it was, but like, either you or me weren't able to actually walk through the spots, right? Just because, even though we picked about the same size of character model, they were just slightly different. One was slightly larger than the other, and it's just you couldn't get through. And yes, you can still crouch. Yeah, through here. But, and I'm not too concerned about that, but when it comes to, like, horizontal difference, like, characters are also wider. And, like, I think my dad was having, like, when he was over here, in the castle, like, he was having a couple issues with, walking through a couple spots, where just the character models just didn't quite line up. Okay, so anyways, all of these locations that have the fence foundations get an actual foundation. And hopefully we have enough room height. And then I'll come back and figure out how these are going to connect once I actually have an idea of the shape of the place. You probably supposed to be like that. Actually, like, it's not necessary, but is I see. You are that. Okay, so I don't need them on those ones. I just need on this. Right, like that. And there. Making the V shape like we did on the other side, right? This one doesn't need it here, but I'm gonna keep the same The same thing all the way up. Ooh, that might be a little tight. Trying to do stairs here. Actually, there's not much over on this end, to be honest. And I'm not exactly sure what our purpose of this end is.
You could probably just have it closed off, honestly.
Apparently I really didn't do a lot with the inside of this place. Okay, let's go into first person. And I could put a ladder up to these locations too. Yes. Oh, I see. This is all foundations here. Okay, I'll just close that off like that, probably. And do I put any stairs up here? I don't even know if they'll fit. We'll see. We'll see how they fit here. Yeah, those don't fit at all. Okay. That is foundation piece there. I could put a ladder up, but at what point would I want a ladder? I don't really need to have a connection to this side of the wall. Maybe it would be good. Yeah, where would the ladder spot be? There's not a whole lot of room with the stairs here. And there's no way to put a ladder without a square, correct? I mean, there's two types of ladders. There's one with the hatch and one without the hatch. Perhaps I need to think about using the ones that do not need the hatch. I actually just recently found out that there were ones that weren't actually requiring the hatch. They're just placed in two different locations in the actual build. Oh, that sucks. I can't see. Okay, yeah, so you can put a ladder up against any flat wall, you're saying. Yeah, there's two different types of ladders. The one that I used to place was this one. No, not that one. It was a decoration, I think. The ladder. This one right here. It needs specifically to go up against... it specifically has to attach to the hatches. I didn't realize that there was another one here, the wall-mounted ladder, that was actually able to go on top of things. That's what I didn't realize. Okay, there is actually a way up to the top of here. That's actually remarkably easy. And a slight issue.
It's okay.
Technically, that's enough, right? Like, you could run up here. And then you can't actually... Never mind. I thought you could vault over that wall. I was sorely mistaken. Okay. This is all foundation. We could consider putting one up there. Or... right around here. And... yeah, it's kind of tough decision on where to put that ladder. Might just go right here though. Right. Ladders are a bother. I say that because you can't have... that is a bother. You cannot have the ladder on the same side as one of the fences, because the damage of them will actually knock you off. Because the ladders don't actually have a function. Essentially, it's a decoration that goes onto a wall that pretends like it's something, but you can just climb the wall just normally. It doesn't actually have a true function, from my understanding of ladders. Oh, making it not go up against that is even harder. I have no idea where we might put a ladder here. That isn't either obstructed by the stair here, in the direct path of the stair, or in this case, kind of just floating. You know, like you could put it on this wall here. Which isn't a terrible idea. But that's the only spot that isn't directly touching the touching this here. I think we'll leave the latter idea to another time. I'm just going to go ahead and do a once-over. Actually, I'm going to go inside to do a once-over just to make sure that we pretty much have what we want. We should have stairs, easily climbable, all the way through. Ooh. My nose is still itching from that sneeze. Alright. This is fine? Yes, no heads being hit. That's good. Okay. Let's see. Ceiling. Probably want a ceiling tile here. If we're concerned about... No, we don't need a ceiling tile there. It can be open. But what I would like is... Oh, can we put any fence foundations here? Yes, we can. Good. I would like a fence foundation there. And how far do I have them? Okay, there. One step up. Two steps up. And then foundation. And then this has to be foundation. And then this will be... Oh, right, you can't put stair and foundation. You have to put foundation, then stair. Like this. And... there we go. Now we can put in fill in these foundations. There. Okay,
Yay!
I got this now. I mean, I'd say it's fairly suitable.
Looks good.
You got a little bit more defense on this side because this side is lower, which means this needs to be built up higher. But essentially, we have foundations on this side all the way up to, like, this is closed because of the outside of the gate, right?
Yeah.
And then this here needs to be here because otherwise this will just be like this, right?
Yeah.
So, it's all good there. It gets a little bit weird when we start getting to the top and you just don't have enough room for stairs anymore. But, yeah, we'll have to... That might just be left and just forgotten. We'll see. It might be put to good use. But for now, we're finished all of the underwall. And we've got a lot of just ceiling and open space here. Especially by the gates. Because you're kind of at the level where you're already under the gate. I wonder if there's some way we could use that space. This also, below us, is like a bunch of thick foundation. that technically we could use, but I just left it in there. Because it is just a solid foundation in there. And that's good for durability. So yeah. Our wall is pretty much done. It's just trying to figure out the last little bit of, yeah, where do we have the gate? Where do we have the I think it's just odd having this here. Yeah, let's just put this like here.
Yeah, looks good. I like that.
And oh, I actually had this out further by one. How does that work? Oh, on this side it doesn't really. But what I had is I had this, and I had this, and now I'm confused because, oh, that's just entirely open back there. I see. It is just entirely open. See this, Ella? The stairs were just here, and this was open behind here. Because we had this going around here.
Mm-hmm.
On this side, we didn't. We just had this like that. And then we had the steps going up here, right?
Yeah.
Which works because this is a square tile, this is a triangle tile, right? This is where it transitions. But then there's also the question of, well, how are the... Yeah, just how are they going to attach? Still haven't figured it out yet. And maybe we'll figure it out soon.
Yeah. That burn is starting to slow down by a lot.
Yeah, I'd say we've got almost all of it done here, so let's go ahead and call it for a day. We'll be back again next week, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we are back with Conan next week. And this is actually, not sure if you guys saw or heard the announcement, but Ella and I are actually getting married this weekend.
Yay!
Yeah, so Saturday is our wedding. And that means we're taking off Friday from stream. And we're taking off Monday from stream, as we've got all of our family, or we've got a couple family visiting. So we'll be back again on Wednesday. Alright, yep. Good night to you, Dragon. Welcome to the channel. Glad you could make it, and yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being active in chat. Your wisdom was very much appreciated. And yeah, hoping to see you next week. Usually we do streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can see our schedule in our... Yeah, go ahead. For those of you who are still here, check on our YouTube community post. And I gave, like, a bunch of images on all of the, like, essentially the next month, or less than a month. Essentially the month of October. I planned out all of the streams, all of the stream times. So you'll be able to see that there. Go ahead and check it out. And, yeah. So, I would be with my dad working tomorrow, but,
We got wedding stuff we need to finish
we
up.
do have wedding stuff to plan and prep. Thank you for the sub. And I wanted to say congratulations, because you, sir, were our 100th subscriber. So this is our first time actually making it to 100 subs. Thank you very much, much appreciated. And yeah, now you can rest knowing that you're number 100. So we'll see you next week. Thank you, and yeah, thank you for everyone else who's been supporting the channel. And just because you won't be lucky not 100,
Your support still means a lot.
that doesn't mean that you can't be number 101. So go ahead and drop a subscribe if you want to see more of the series. And hey, if you liked it, go ahead and drop a like. Helps a lot. Thank you. We'll see you next week. You all have a wonderful week with lots of fun. I know I will be. It'll be so nice seeing family again.
Yeah.
Yep. And until then, everyone, farewell.
Bye.
You sound way too tired.
I do. I'm very tired.
Good night.